Bro, he's just choking his move.
Job's done.
Wait, what is? I mean, I feel like what is this qualified? It's not surgery. Like everyone, this is America. Anyone can have a shitty opinion, right? Like there is no qualified. There's no getting like, hey, here's your certificate of having shitty opinions on things, right? Typhoon, thank you for the 38 months.
Didn't go as
Holy. Chad, I was a smooth peanut butter person until I got older, and then I realized chunky is the way to go. I did read a book on political science, and then basically I read the book on political science, and it was very eye-opening. It was one that what's the guy, the one that CGB Grey, did. And it was very interesting. It's all in the book, Eamon, alright? But it
I remember this place well.
But it was just also like they talk about like, okay, you start a revolution and you promise certain people, like they talk about the certain people stuff, and then you become in power, but then you don't have enough money to like deliver on all your promises. So if you're a dictator, then you just kill off a bunch of people and you're okay. But stuff like that, which is just kind of, it's just interesting. Yeah, the Dictator's Handbook. I read the book. It's really good. You read it and you realize, oh, I have no idea. Like this is how things that like actually work. We're talking about politics as a subject, not actual takes. But yeah, I thought it was really good. It was just interesting of like the fundamental problems. Like you know, because the idea of the video is like you come in with good intentions and you're going to change the world and make the world a better place, and then it doesn't work out the way you think it would. I mean, I think, you know, probably people go. It's not just a you know, politics thing. You go into a company, let's say you go to work for Blizzard, and you think, you know what, I'm gonna save Hearthstone, I'm gonna make Hearthstone this, I'm gonna fix it, we're gonna go back to the bad times, and then you go and you find, oh, this is not working the way I thought it would. So yeah, I do think also everything is political. I mean, you look at this game, Hearthstone, like it's literally a children's card game, and everybody's like, and it's just hyper political, where it's like, oh, you know, the OTK players versus the whatever. Yeah. So, but it's just interesting. I mean, I think what I like about, I think when you're young, you kind of are sold these very simple narratives about how the world works. And the real world is actually immensely complex and a lot of things going on, which I think it makes it more interesting, you know? Even if there's a lot of evil, it's interesting evil, you know? Like the bad guys. Yeah. I'm trying to think of like what are the one-dimensional bad characters from your youth versus the complex, you know, Breaking Bad-ish characters or Game of Thronesy characters from Yeah, I like Cell a lot better than Frieza. Frieza is kind of the one-dimensional. Same thing with Boo, to be honest. Cell is an actual interesting character. This is awkward. Boo is more like a force of nature than an actual human being. Yeah. I mean, do I want to put this back in their hand? It's kind of awkward here.
What to burn next?
Problem putting this back in their hand here is that it still might be the right play.
What to burn next? This is no dream.
Yeah. Cell apparently is the least popular victim or the villain. The Cell which surprised me because he was my favorite. He's the least popular villain in Dragon Ball Z. I mean, I liked I think the best, what do you think? I liked the Saiyan saga and then the Cell saga. I don't know. I feel like Frieza was boring about it. Is he just is always just stronger? You know, and it just seems I mean, they're like surveys that that's what people think, basically. Not that it's correct or anything, but
What separates dream from madness?
kind of feel like I should go Yasandra while I still can on this revival.
What separates dream from
Because I won't be able to once they like clear. Or at least there's a good chance I won't be able to. I didn't watch I watched to like the Tournament of Power in the middle of it, and then I don't know. But hey, we won, nice. I think I was watching this YouTube video on the concept of the sympathetic villain. And part of the concept of the sympathetic villain is this idea that like it was inevitable. They were giving examples from stuff I didn't know, but like this idea of, you know, maybe they're abused as a child or the world is so ruthless to them, and then they like have to kind of go where you have the villain that's just evil for no reason, it's less interesting. It's just evil just to be evil. It's not as fun, is it? But
Deathwing versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
At last, Azeroth will break.
yeah. Yeah, I guess the Joker is just evil because he's evil, right? And people still like him. Is overdone now. The sympathetic villain. I think it's also the he's evil for fun, for the love of the game. Yeah. I mean, I guess everyone likes the villain. Why do people like the villain from a No Country for Old Men? Why do you think they like that villain? Because he's sexy. Ooh, let's just kill this. In a fun way. Giga Aura of all time, yeah. Dude, I like when he's a psychopath, yeah. But it's weird because he does all these weird things like the make people call the coin flip, you know? Yeah, so I didn't like him. I wanted him to pay. Yeah, I'm not sure everyone would like him. I don't think I liked him. I liked that movie, but I probably like didn't love it. Like I didn't not like. I thought it was quite good, but I probably just thought it was solid instead of like the cult following it realistically has. Hence the coin flips. Oh, okay, interesting. It's divinity. Alright, big ol' Wicker Fang. Chat, we always hit the Draconex here, chat.
Welcome to my triumph.
Maybe we should take out Yasandra? Dude, I'm starting to think so. Maybe you should take out Yasandra this deck. Chat, should we try to take out Yasandra? She's your value out? Yeah. Well, the way we still have Saladrasil, and we still have RNG from Shadow Flames. And then you only have
I can see.
Also messes up your revives. Yeah. It is weird just to go, because we call it Yasandra Warrior. So the whole build is the deck is named after Yasandra. Let's see. All right, what do I put in? Is there a spell? Like, do I ever put like second Dragonix would be good. We could put in the city defenses, and then you use the city defenses with the Sanguine Depths to get more damage. I'm trying to see if there's anything else we could put in. Like, we kind of need a value out though, right? Can't you just put in Deathwing? Like, with no invokes. Like, I feel like that might be... No quest, because you don't want to... Deathwing kind of makes sense. Because then you could get 5 more dragons if you need the value, right? And it gets you 10 armor. Lots of our cards. I don't think we want that. We could put the Herald weapon, but then we already have the 3 mana weapon, so I don't know. I kind of want to just try this. And you can get the 12-12 dragon and then revive it for just a 12-12 dragon. One 1/4 weapon that makes you immune. I just don't buy the 1/4 weapon. Try this. You know what's also nice is that you can do that and then put dragons in your deck and then summon the dragons out.
Deathwing versus Phelan.
I will go forward at any cost.
At last, Azeroth will break.
Yeah, so there's so many games that we lose because we pull out Yasandra. You know, also Deathwing kind of corrupts our Deathwing corrupts our Lysiladrisil in like super niche scenarios, right? That sucks. Kind of bad though. Well, yeah. So I mean, it's a super late game. You know, you use just your Draconexes probably to win the game, right? So. Really afraid to go shield block here because drawing Tortolan loses the game, right? Draw though. Right, this is good because then I'm always safe, right? Yeah, we never top deck Tortolan here.
Must have slept.
Krogger, what is Krogger Crater King? That card, I don't know what that card is. What if you run Crazed Alchemist for Tortolan? What if what if I go in a car? Wait. You gotta be joking me, chat. What a bunch of bullshit. Oh my god, dude. Well, now I regret. Okay, if I got something on the top of your deck here. You know, this is insane if you can get to it, but like you just never get to it. I think you just take this.
Looks like we've got a fight for the ages.
Wait, that is a rewind.
Looks like we've got a fight for the ages.
Oh, let's go.
This one despises me.
You ever just pass here? Cause you're gonna go. Wait, I'm off lethal. I get lethal, right? Ah, crap! I can't just pass. All right. So theoretically, one off lethal, chat. Bro, I can't believe I got scanned by that 3-mana weapon. Brutal. Dude, are they just running this card? They just hit it twice. Okay. Did you get, I did. Okay, is it?
Deathwing versus Rexar.
By fang and claw.
Last, Azeroth will break.
Bro, dude, I swear I like run this build and now it's like the draw Draconex build. It's ridiculous, chat. That being said, pulling out Tortolan's actually better. Here's Sandra's revenge. Oh, they're playing Dragon Warrior over there. I didn't expect that. This is a good draw though. Guess you can play this right now. It's pretty good, right? It's like actually really good. Actually so good, dude. 27% chance. Yeah.
Sisters, my instinct shall hunt down our enemies.
Concede. It's going to make things much tougher. That happens. That's happened with games that we didn't run Yasandra as well. So I think, chat, I was already feeling the anxiety of the incoming I don't know, pressing that button might have been dumb there, but
Sisters, my will shall lead us to victory!
What pretty petals!
I could resummon this dragon, but I think it's just unnecessary here.
No hesitation.
Wait, that's bad. Oh crap, chat. Okay, okay. How do I win here? Very unfortunate. Can I get a kill on this? Probably, but draw like execute or This could be insane for finishers.
Time to strike is now.
Wait, what? Illegal. We're still just probably winning because Infinite Draconix is here. Counters no Din probably Druid. I don't know. Druid counters everything. Wait, son of a. That is a lot of damage, chat. Holy crap. How much damage do I have with this? $19. All right, not lethal.
Is this the fight you wanted?
This is interesting. We hit Deathwing. Deathwing is actually just makes so much sense in this deck, to be honest. Like, and you just not like you just get Deathwing, and then you hero power him down. Like, you don't need all this value when you just have your hero power. Yeah, and you gain 12 armor.
Deathwing versus Deirdre.
Bringing the fight to the enemy.
At last, Azeroth will break.
Either the Legion dies, or I die with it!
Job's done.
Ooh, this Tortolan's gonna be great. Hit the Tortolan, please. Hit the Tortolan again. Tortolan! What? You gotta be joking me! 5 hits to the face? This game is completely luck-based. Lee, I'd never answer questions like that, right? You gotta be more specific. Mulligans are complicated in Hearthstone, right? You should keep Gladiator combat. That's the only card that's an always keep. And you probably figured that out. You should throw away your minions. Did you need me to tell you that?
Time to act.
This one displeases me.
Discover a Dragon Dark Gift is actually quite good. So I think I'm gonna take it. Are you enjoying this meta? Yeah. Dude, I actually think this small change might put this deck on the map. What's wrong with my order, Sympathetic? Can you tell me what was wrong with my order? Volcano into Torch better. Why? Did I not want to deal damage to their face? I mean, I didn't know this mythical terror was coming down to be... This is like really good post Deathwing. I don't know. This is like not actually. I think I take this. Crusher if I could play it now, but I can't play it now. 8 drop for the 6 mana location. Are they playing no minion mage? Are they playing no minion here? Yeah, alright, I guess we do take it. Okay.
This one displeases me.
Strike is now.
You don't really want to do it on this jerkwad, but yeah, it is very good if they go 6 mana location. Which I took out the card that the day deck is named after. And I put in Deathwing. With no invokes. You know what? You go Crumble Crusher here. Wait, their weapon hitting? You go Crumble Crusher here because you destroy their weapon, which is huge, right? Because that's like their draw engine. Yeah, it's kind of too good. Who's driving to us? they're so dead here, chat. Bro, is this actually the nuts? Like you cut the whole main card out of the deck and the deck is just OP? Chat, is Yasandra Warrior the egg warrior of 2026? Remember when people cut eggs from my warriors, saying eggs were bad? Because now we were just losing so many games to pulling out Yasandra. And
Everyone ready for the fight
now
of
we're
the
just
lives.
losing no games. Yeah, it's true, but
Regroup.
Deathwing versus Illidan.
This ends now! At last, Azeroth will break. Either the Legion dies, or I die with it!
how much you spend? Chat, big thanks to Blizzard for helping me out to get the sweet portrait. Chat, good guy Blizzard helping out the hard-working content creators, right? You know, early days of Hearthstone, they didn't do that as much, right? They were nickeling and diming even Ixar, but now they're helping us out, giving us sweet portraits. We got Tortolan. Dude, it'd be crazy. No, Tortolan's actually really good. Tortolan's better than Deathwing in a lot of situations. Because he gets you a lot of life. So where the other ones don't.
Time grows short.
That's annoying. They don't have a clear here, so it's okay. Almost have the clear, but they don't have it. I'm gonna push so much damage next turn. Kind of a little surprised by this play. Not that it's bad, I'm just... For some reason I didn't see this coming. Do I ever have lethals here? Wait, could have I gone frothing there and just won? I could have if I'd done a better order. I'm gonna take Draconix here, but I don't know, maybe I would have just won. If I'd done the right order there. I still would have done that to be life. Ah, I missed it. Missed the fun lethal chat with my bad order there. I think we're still winning. I could have probably just taken frothing to get the lethal next turn, even though I'd... Alright, the throws hands gamer here. Just trying to throw. Yeah, if I had played that, I would just have lethal here. Dude, but no, they would have denied it. Okay. That's my best top deck. Alright.
Job's done.
I know this sounds weird, chat, but I think you don't play this turn. You're better off waiting here. Because they want to like draw their first portals here. And I want to deny them. Basically. And I want the Draconix to so, good idea at least.
Nurture the nightmare.
short.
You're gonna die. Do they have a clear here?
This is no dream.
Bro. What if I did it, chat? What if I had the courage to cut the whole deck, the card that everyone thought was good? Have to reset the win rate. I'm 2-1. Don't worry about it, alright?
Deathwing versus Rexar.
I'm acting on instinct.
At last, Azeroth will break.
Silver arrowheads! An excellent choice.
I constantly think of the raid, everybody. Chat, stream's giga popping now.
Welcome to the world.
I get a rating noise? Not much purpose in weapon hitting here. Going gladiator combat next turn. Hopefully we don't draw Dragon X. 1 in 23, I'm very sad here. 22 out of 23, I'm very happy. Double face, you gotta be joking me. All right.
Sisters, my will shall lead us.
What about the card that shuttles things into the deck? What about putting poison in our food just for the sake of it? I mean, what are we talking about? It's a minion. That the average suggestion in this channel disturbs me. I guess we could go for Desperate. We go Siphoning Growth here. And then we Succumb to Madness, so... I mean, you pretty much won already. So, Nox, that is the... So, if they hit the 3-mana spell multiple times, you'd be surprised because it takes me forever to win the game, and they can just burst me down. So, not a really. I was just asking an opinion, not really suggestion. Dr. Zed, this is not how the stream works. Where you're like, what about Kill Jaded in this deck?
Deathwing versus Thrall.
Azeroth will break. Welcome to my triumph.
Three one so far, yeah.
You dare stand against the wind?
I'll handle this.
I'll handle it. Good play for next turn. This will be awkward in that you play this and it like goes twice. I don't know how with the rewind. Gives us a solid play for next turn, even though we don't worry about a dragon pool anymore. We only have one dragon.
Looks like we've got a fight for the ages.
How did they get double freaking thing here?
Fight for the ages.
Wait. This is actually kind of a good one. Wait, they got lifesteal weapon? Wait, it bounced back to my hand here? What was this? This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Alright, so. Oh my god, I got it again. This is 14 damage. That's not nothing, alright? Yeah, I have a free board clear. It's pretty good. I just equipped this.
Death itself draws near.
I'll handle this.
This one displeases me.
The +5 taunt was worse? Yes, I did. That's why I took it.
Death itself.
These are these redundant questions.
I'll handle this.
I mean, why? It's a complex question. Think about why did I take this? It gave me a really solid turn 4 play for a weapon, right? So you are understanding the basics of Hearthstone. You saw I can play this 1/2 immediately. I get a taunt. This seems good. Your brain saw this seems good, and you can't understand why my play seems better. The other play is much less value, and I needed value. I happened to draw a bunch of cards, but I wanted to have a turn for play there because I was very unlikely to have a good play for the next turn if I didn't take that one, right? mechanics.
Time to strike is now.
Looking so sexy there, not gonna lie. So, C-Nox, you're clearly playing Hearthstone thinking with your dick, alright? I play for the winning place, alright? I think I want to deny their weapon here. It's a good weapon for them, and I get a nice clear here.
To burn next.
Looks like we've got a fight for the ages.
Hey, that's really good, right? Wait, oh wait. Wait, no, not Bulwark, chat! Do I keep this even though it gives them Bulwark? Because it gets me lifesteal weapon. I mean, it's not that hard for me to get through that over a long game. Alright, I'll keep it anyways. Cause worked out well. Yeah, you have Volcano, so for later. So this is really good because we need to get an egg because often they run Hex, right? So. That is not true, Logical. Hearthstone is the most affordable it's ever been. Unless you feel that, unless you're like me and you recognize the real purpose of Hearthstone is to have sick cosmetics, and then it's pretty expensive. But if you don't need all those fancy cosmetics like me, it's an incredibly affordable game. All right.
What to burn next?
It's really sad if they have double hex. If they don't have double hex, it'd be great. So, because they switched to doing more cosmetics, the game is incredibly free to play, affordable. If you want to spend a tiny bit of money, if you spend $20 buying the battle pass and you play regularly, everyone in my stream that says they buy the battle pass and plays regularly get all the cards, and they don't have to, like, they get all the major decks, and like they might have some fringe legendaries they don't have, and they're able to play for that $20 every 4 months, which is absurd good value. That's the reality of because these skits. So it's never been more affordable, right? Now if you thought, like, so if you could afford Hearthstone in the past, you can certainly afford it now. Now you could just say, like, you know, the world is expensive, and that's fair, and you gotta just play old Super Nintendo games on the emulator, which, be honest, like, there's a lot of great Super Nintendo games. Like, I get it.
What to burn
leave the game. That's true logical. Like, I think the game is really like the game winning and losing doesn't really matter. It's like what 6 skins do you have when you play, right?
I am the end of all things. I am the Cataclysm.
Should you go I feel like I want to go Deathwing here for the dragons, but do I need that level of greed to win this matchup? Or can I win without the dragons? What do you think, chat? 'Cause I could just go Deathwing and kill this, right? Yeah. So let's think Solage still. Okay, we can go Deathwing and just
Where shall I
kill this. Do I Fate Weapon hit here? Yeah, I do. What do you think, chat? Do you weapon hit here? So I can like equip. I want to kind of like dump cards on future turns.
time to strike is now. All life is in death.
But yeah. So you have a bias against random. So I don't know which play is best there, Nox. I want you to more see your play. Your reason for your taunt play is a bias against randomness and a bias towards immediate tempo. One, immediate tempo doesn't really matter. Like, we're looking to win with Deathwing. 2, the weapon gives us a lot of value. So it's more your players will play the game. Yeah, that's true. So like I said, I don't have Stockfish, right? I know why you kind of think the way you do. It's very common, like a very common biases. Doesn't mean you're wrong, by the way, right? At the end of the day, in Hearthstone, we don't really know. Well, this is interesting. Me using the weapon is punished here.
That didn't go as
Wait, this is your total one. Let's go, dude. Yeah, so Noxel are like so what was I gonna say? So random choices, it's very hard to be objective about wide ranges because the brain just has there's too many options. So honestly, you have to play a card a bunch of times to kind of get a feel for it, and sort of just be comfortable with that. You know, playing like ripping cards like Yogg, for example, can be quite tough on like should you do it or should you not. Do I ever have lethals here? How much damage does my Celagisil nonsense do here? Not quite. I have a... Wait, do I have lethal? What first can I do here? With Gladiator I can deal 10 more. I'm 2 off. Crazy, dude. I think I still just take a...
What to burn next? What to burn next?
I decided that I thought this was the best play. So, Noxler, the point is, I don't know what the right answer is objectively. I have my opinion, and it's, and here's the thing: those are kind of marginal plays. So your play is going to be just fine. That's another thing. So often players will see a play that they know is solid, and their brain just latches onto that play. So it's kind of like if I said, hey, do you want, I can give you $10,000 or $15,000. And your brain says, like, why wouldn't we take the $10,000? Like, your brain just sees $10,000 and thinks, obviously $10,000 for free is good. Because that's how the brain will think. But it's harder when it's not $10,000. It's just like, oh, would you take a car or a boat or something like that?
My hatred cannot be contained.
Did they wait too long here? I feel like they waited too long. Got it. Chad. That's a really weird question, Dylan. Right. And your mom doesn't watch the stream, right? So that's what you're wondering.
Deathwing versus Phelan.
I will go forward at any cost.
At last, Azeroth will break.
That stream is giga popping today. Holy crap, dude. Bounce.
strike is now.
Must have slept in.
I'm not sure if that was correct, but probably was incorrect to be honest. Probably, I don't know, maybe it's fine. Unlucky. We're okay though, because I just go execute.
This one displeases me.
Draconex would have been so good. I mean, Draconex won the game on the spot there, but we're still just need to draw Draconex now. Dude, how do they always hit the barbed wire? You gotta be joking me. And it's like they hit it when I get this. Because if I had freaking hit Draconex, it was over there. And now, if I hit Draconex, they do it. I revive it 30,000 times. Such bullshit. Now we need to like top deck Gladiator to win. That's not gonna do it. Alright, what am I supposed to do here? Lost it down. Bro, the 50 into the 27. We won that game like 87% of the time, and that was the 13% that we lost.
Deathwing versus Garrosh.
Victory or death! At last, Azeroth will break.
Job's done.
Do you take Tortolin here? That takes forever, but like it's kind of really good at some point. Or do you take this because I can immediately play it? And I think it's Tortolin. It's like this is a matchup where it matters. I mean, it takes forever, but like the other good guy's good for card draw, but having two Tortolins makes it way more likely we outvalue them, you know? He plays Dirty Rat. Crap chat. Maybe your Striver starting Hearthstone deck tracker. See if it sees Why did they make a copy? Oh, they're copying Yasandra. Seems incorrect.
What separates dream from madness?
Yeah, it'd be so nice to top deck Draconix here. Do I have execute? I don't. But I can double trade. We'll see how this goes. Whoa, they hit two of these jerkwats? You gotta be joking me.
is now.
Alright. I might be going Syllagisil next turn. Even though I wanted to corrupt it, I just don't have the time.
I have no master.
Oh, they're taking this guy. Okay. Probably have to put this back in their hand, though. Which isn't so bad, actually.
My hand is full. I have no master.
Alright, let's see if they can get through this. They don't have like spells that can target this, alright, so I don't know. I don't think they... I can't try to think if we have anything that can kill a Tartolin in our deck. Pretty sure we don't.
You were destined.
You gotta be joking me! Oh my god, dude! This game is completely luck-based, alright? Funny thing is, if I just draw Gladiator Combatant here... Wait, I'm just dead, dude. Shit, I need to take a depression bathroom break after that game. I mean, you know what? Why we won? Lost because they drew double 5 spell and I drew 0 5-mana spells. If I get my Draconix down or my other guy down, we win that game with ease. All right.
Malfurion versus Garrosh.
Victory or death.
Feel the power of the wild world.
I've wondered.
Time waits for no one.
I wonder. I wonder.
Must have slept in.
Time waits for no one.
Tucked in nice and warm.
Just keep doing things until they die!
What to do?
Time waits for no one.
Yeah, this game's gonna take a while, alright? I want to get back into the games.
take a good
I got
look.
myself a big
You ain't
thing of
never
water.
seen the light again.
Deathwing versus Illidan.
At last, Azeroth will break.
Either the Legion dies, or I die with it!
Hearthstone shooters are the real water threat. Dude. Alright, chat. Question. If I drink water, but then I pee it back out, is there any water really lost when you think about it? Like... Feed on. The SSFB is channeling my inner Bear Grylls. What is the best deck to climb right now? I happen to have that on my YouTube, right? I got the best deck with the best build, and I put it out earlier today. My thoughts might surprise you. They're not gonna surprise you. This would be good if it had charge. I think I take this. Because I can destroy the 3-mana weapon, right?
Time to strike all rifles and down.
Oh, I just refuse to play Druid right now. Wait, no. Milidas didn't ask, no, Anek, you didn't ask, alright? Milidas asked. Crushing Druids, can Warriors save the meta? No, that's the one I put out. That's this deck. And we just cut Yasandra. Try the, but yeah. This, I mean, I think this deck is legit now that we cut Yasandra. But I quickly put out that YouTube video because I didn't want it to become irrelevant. Okay. Wait, this is so good here. Everyone's like, Grom, but Grom. Okay, we're not doing Grom here. We're doing this. It's actually so annoying. It's such a big minion. My life total is going down quite a bit though. Holy crap! If I hadn't gotten this double sigil of sigil of cinder is pretty bad. Oh, this just absorbed like 1,000,000 life, and I'm still just kind of cooked here. We top decked our Gladiator though. Am I a bad person for liking Imbue Druid? I liked it before the Ruin meta. So here's the truth, Beg for Mercy. You might, look, in Hearthstone, you're only a good person if you play a 42% win rate Kibler deck, and at rank 30,000, and after a long time, you finally get a win streak, right? Son of a... Real called out. Chat, playing this game to win? Look. Chat, I get to often when I play one of these off-meta decks, I get to feel morally superior for a little bit. Until either I make the deck good, and then I have to go back to feeling bad, or I go on a loss streak, right? Chat, people like will say, will you play this deck to me all the time? Or can you make this deck good? And it's lose-lose really. Because if I lose with it, then they're like, oh, I thought you could make it good. But if I make it good, then they get mad at me for playing it. But you get, so... This game is about ore maxing.
Deathwing versus Throne.
I fight for the glory of the Horde.
At last, Azeroth will break.
Bro, this deck is much worse when you don't draw your Gladiator combat. I'll handle it.
The sands speak, and I listen.
Didn't go as...
Interesting choice. Let's go, dude. I guess we play it. Do you play it? Do you ever not play it? Nah, you gotta play it here. Wait, do you ever... maybe you don't play it. I could get hexed. I don't have the 2-mana spell. I can greed this out a little bit. You know what? I'm not gonna play it. I'm just gonna pass. Well, if you draw 2-mana location, but like it doesn't get a lot of value here, because they don't have a board here, so they're just like, you have to remember also, like, we're not in a rush here, like, to get on board. But this is not, we're not playing a tempo deck. So we can force them to commit more resources here. Are you cooked? Certainly we're not happy about drawing Great Draconics here. So ooh, now we just delay for a turn, I think. I was worried about this, but we're okay.
I cannot.
Oh, they need double hex to beat this.
That didn't go as...
I mean, Yasandra is the more established build. We've got like 5 games with cutting Yasandra. It feels great. It feels just right, but it's not swapped for Death Rings for some reason. Yeah, so I don't put things that I haven't tested onto YouTube, right? So
There is little time.
Mawate.
You dare stand against the weak?
Handle this.
What to burn next? Time to strike is now.
Do I ever want to take this? Not really.
is little time.
And there's Deathwing. Do I ever die here? Kind of.
Their winds cannot be contained! There is little time.
Existence is pain. So is teaching you.
Hey. What? That's funny. They got... Chad, what are the odds that they get both of these? I mean, it's not even necessarily good for them to get both of these. It's just like really low probability. Okay. Do you go Deathwing here? Deathwing corrupts our Saladrisil, which is nice. But wait, do I ever have Saladrisil lethal here because of the Wind Fury? Wait, I kind of do. Wait, I just have lethal, don't I? Wait, this is actually such a sick lethal.
This is no dream.
Deathwing!
We already did over-explain one game. I mean, I could, dude. I mean, there's you can always offer historically you can buy over-explains for $5. Ah, crap, dude.
waits for no one.
Must have slept in.
Jet in before I get symbiosis.
Must have slept in.
This is annoying. Wonder if I'm supposed to save coin. Probably not. I'm probably supposed to play it, but all right. In before 5 mana weapon, chat. I mean 3 mana weapon poison and I lose on the spot. There's not really much point in killing their minions here, interestingly enough, because if I kill their minions, they just make more minions. 'Cause they have another double guy. Awkward situation though. If I can... Oh, they're trading everything off now, and now there is value in killing their minions, but... Could be my best top deck. I guess 2 mana spell will give us a full clear here. Ooh, now we just
This displeases me.
what's our best chance of winning here? I mean, I guess. That's bad. Crap, dude. What's it out that keeps me in the game here? Does that keep me in the game? Maybe? Deal 5. Okay. Alright. They have to have no burst damage, and I can win this. I can clear the board, and they don't have one. That they never have 1 damage, chat. You always be bricking here. Always be bricking. Also, if they can get this to a 9-9, they also win. They have to keep it at an 8-8, which is awkward. Damn. So intense.
Deathwing versus Rexa.
At last, Azeroth will break.
job's done.
Nice to meet you.
Sisters, my will shall lead us to victory!
That won't work.
Bad draw.
Jungle not scary, jungle fun!
Well, I drew both my win conditions, so that's bad.
Traitors.
I mean, but like in a bad way. See what they got here.
All life ends in death.
If they don't have the 3-mana spell,
Curse is our
it's kind of bad. It's bad though, but let's see. If they don't hit the 3-mana spell, we might be fine. We just control the board next turn.
Silver arrowheads,
Um,
and excellent choice.
Like if they're breaking on there, I wonder what's in their hand here. That's bad. It's a lot of damage, but I think we just control the board here, and then I don't know. Problems with life gains far away. Get more draw. Right, I mean our win condition is play Deathwing. That gives us 12 armor. So we can easily control the board next turn. So if they don't hit the 3-mana spell wrecks us, right? I mean they don't have that much. They're doing so much burst here, which is really bad. But we'll see. I believe the last 2 cards are here.
Sisters, my arrows
This is
shall
bad.
strike down
But it's actually okay. Because we hopefully do this twice. Go here. Hopefully these don't go face. They're 1/1 face. So they put us down to 4. We hero power. It's close. I mean, we need them to have bad top decks for 2 turns, and then we can win. I wonder what this last card is if they don't play it. What's siphoning growth ends it though? That'd be nice. Well, that's really bad. Now I need the top deck armor gain. Well, this sucks. God. Damn. We're actually so close here. Actually so close. It's just so brutal. God, so close, dude. One turn away from victory.
Deathwing versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
At last, Azeroth will break.
Game is popping. I swear, like, this new build is great, and we've been just getting unlucky. What do you like about this build? That we don't pull Yusandra. That's the only difference. The question now is, I'm not even convinced I always go coin Gladiator here. Because as long as you know, like, if we top deck Tortolan or Great, we do it, but... Because, like, keeping coin is valuable when we have, like, Deathwing and Saladra still in hand. got it. Let's go, dude. It's over. Can't win here. I have everything.
The world tree heals all.
Time waits for no one.
Where shall I strike? All life ends in death.
waits for no one.
I can see.
Time waits for no one.
Follow the flutter wings!
Must have slept in.
Okay, Google. My phone.
Must have slept in.
By petal and thorn!
I wonder.
Job's done.
Follow the flutter wings!
I concede to you.
Furion versus Malfurion!
With the might of a machine, I will fight to protect the wild.
Feel the power of the wild world.
Time waits for no one. What to do?
I'm back, shop.
Deathwing versus Deathwing!
Azeroth will break. The hour has finally come.
Job's done.
I'll handle this.
El Gosto Suco. Good to see you. Obrigado para los 5 meses. That was Portuguese. Do I have an Alakir signature? No. Do you get to see it today? Also, no. Chad, you know, I wonder how much money it would cost to have every signature.
The sands speak, and I listen.
Dude, a lot of money.
I cannot. You dare stand against the weak?
I'll handle this.
Imagine paying my Hearthstone. I don't have to. I have it. Okay. Imagine blah blah blahing. Wait, this Chad, check out my 5-head order paying off here. Holy crap. Man, look at that weak turn. Except I have no follow-up here.
That won't work.
Man, imagine if I just had Great Draconix there. Nice. My hand is awkward as hell here. What's his name here?
Time to strike is now. You dare stand against the weak?
I'll handle this.
All life ends in death.
This one displeases me.
I think I legit use these to get them out of my hand. Cause nah, maybe I don't. No, so I want to use these so that I'd be at 6 cards, so I have 7, and then I could play Sladrasil. So I think I just double dump these.
Their winds cannot be contained.
This is bad though. I mean, if I top deck Draconix, I mean not Draconix, I need to top deck Gladiator Combative. Really? This is very bad, chat. Alright. Pretty sure I'm cooked, but... Wait. For some reason I thought it would be highest attack.
You're as good as dead, old business. Raise your end.
Deathwing versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
At last, Azeroth will break.
This is a little scary. Because there's some worlds where they get the 3-mana spell down this turn. They have coin in between, right? Played a card from the outside. That's a good sign that we're not going to get popped off, but it could still happen. They could have like... I think I'm just going to risk it here. I'm going to get this down. And prayish. That's bad. Thinking is probably good. We'll see if they get it. If they get it down this turn, because I clear next turn. Yeah, that's very good. Doesn't look like stinks losing a top deck here, but I think it's worth it. Because I play this, wait. But I play this next turn and I get like just a ridiculous minion, right? So, I don't know. But I kind of do need top deck, so I'm a little scared. If I were like a poison minion here, I'd be so annoyed. Alright.
Won't work.
I challenge you to Mascara!
Because they have Mulligan in the deck. This is also bad.
Won't work.
That's very good though. A very clear play here.
This displeases me.
These shitty hits, dude. All face. Alright. The problem, they don't have card draw here.
Must have slept in.
In nice and warm.
We top decked, I don't know, the one card. Could we still win here? Maybe. Sorry. Look at this abomination of a hand.
Deathwing versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
At last, Azeroth will break.
Trying to aggressively, I think, more Mulligan for Gladiator. There we go. We drew the good card. Now we just not have to draw the patches. That's bad though. Okay.
Tucked in nice and warm.
Gotta be joking me, chat. Alright. Tits were not great. But holy shit. I've been dude, it's the week of an expansion still. I stream as many hours as I can. The game is fun. The game is novel. You know? So, I mean, I used to stream late. So I started a little earlier. We go later. You know? High stamina streamer. I mean, I don't like streaming long hours when it's like feels pointless, you know, when it's like, oh, you know, chat like very present, like, oh, you know what I mean, chat? Just like, oh, wait, this is some bullshit. I actually prefer Tortolin here. Got it. Nice. Chat, if they go Symbiosis weapon, I'm literally going to sue Blizzard, right? And just like that.
I can see.
Let's go. Treating me well.
Deathwing versus Illyria.
Cower before Death's Keeper.
At last, Azeroth will break.
I don't know. I've been harder mulliganing for Gladiator because it's just like, in theory, you should be keeping weapon, but keeping card draw is pointless, right? Because it's just cycle. There's no card draw on this deck. There's For the Glory, but then you have to be like, they have to have a big board, which you're not happy about. So Juicy, ask specific questions about the Mulligan, like, do I keep this card? I don't do full Mulligan guides in this channel. right? You can watch the YouTube where I try to give a close to a full Mulligan guide, but are they Dragon Hunter here? Wait, this is actually so good.
Change is coming.
No hesitation.
Could press the button here. I'll just do it.
Nightmares are never forgotten.
I get this question, the Mulligan guide question. It's more so people want these like answers to these giant questions. I can tell you keep Gladiator combatant. I don't think you're worried about that. I'm not sure, but if I had to guess, most people know to keep that card. Do you ever take Commander Get in here? I think I'm just gonna...
Where shall
No,
I
just use
strike?
the amounts here.
Looks like we've got a fight for the ages.
That's pretty good. Let's keep that. I can just hit him in the face a few times and win here. Yeah, we had last time we picked Cataclysm, it didn't work out very well. So they're imbuing their hand here. Have lethal rant.
Masterful. I can see it.
Deathwing versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
At last, Azeroth will break.
I think you full keep when you have Gladiator combatant in hand. My logic is the worst thing that can happen is we draw patches. So by full keeping, you're less likely to draw patches. Unless you have like a really bad card, but... Ysandra, we think is really bad the more we play it. Then again, we like technically did okay with the Yasandra build. Just like every game that Yasandra would just lose us the game. Actually, it was kind of absurd. Okay, I can just Shadow Flame and clear this next turn. Hopefully. It's more like Gladiator Combatant. We don't want it to get Yasandra. We want it to get Dragonix or Tortolan. I wonder if you ever take the +4/+5 guy. Probably not. But yeah, so we've also found just reviving Draconix over and over again tends to be better than actually just reviving Yasandra over and over again. Which is a little like, you think it wouldn't be that way, but it is. That's pretty good hits. Deathwing. Deathwing is there just to be like a late game win condition, basically. Play Deathwing. I could see cutting Deathwing. Putting just another Siphoning Depths in. I could also see putting the 4 mana. I mean, we could actually cut Saladrasil and Death. Saladrasil felt more useful, to be honest. But you could cut those things and put like the 4 mana spell in. And like another 1 mana location. Drew our wing condition. Ah! Illegal.
This one displeases me. All life ends in death. Druids of Azeroth, gods of the wild.
Do you want me the game twice? So Deathwing is like how you win. So one gets Hunter to get like the armor gain, but also like the hero power in certain matchups like the mirror. You don't run Deathwing, like you need ways to outvalue still, but you might like sometimes the meta is so tight, like we're playing like 40% Druid, that you can justify like cutting cards that in a balanced meta would be necessary. But wait, bro, illegal. That's so annoying actually.
Time waits for no one.
Wait, that? This bullshit. Gladiator Combatant is good here. Okay, Total window.
Where shall I strike? What to burn next?
Waited too long.
Quickly!
waits for no one.
What to burn next?
I can see.
Got him. All right.
Cannot.
Deathwing versus Hazelbark.
At last, Azeroth will break.
Do you have a 60 to 60% win rate? No, I have a 54%. I don't know exactly what. I had about a 50% win rate. So, like, dude, if you want to see like a 60 to 60% win rate, go play Druid. We're trying to make this work. It's very promising. I feel like we've got, the new build is great, but we've gotten unlucky in the last hour. But I legit feel like, I mean, we have a deck that's 61% win rate against Druid, which is unheard of over a large sample size. So, I think we have something. Great draw. Man, these are like, which one do I take? Like, this is like it's play next turn, right? So that's nice. This is insane, but this is also another Draconex. Is it just the boring play of taking Blood Brave? Yeah, it probably is.
Tucked in nice and warm.
Yeah, it was saving me the game here. Alright. Hey, Deathwing, win the game. Hit Tortolan, probably win the game. Jed, do you think, like, you know what amount of games we lost in this spot because we hit Yasandra? But now we don't hit Yasandra. No! I still go it, but I'm just not happy about it.
Start running.
It's okay. Now I at least feel like we get a bunch of armor. We have a clear path to victory. As long as they don't go like 3 mana spell here, which we know they don't have in their hand, I think we're okay here. We have 80 torches for next turn. They're gonna have to do a bunch of trades. And then we get Draconix down on 8 and we win. So I mean, that's bad. It's probably like one of the worst things that could happen, and we're still fine, to be honest. Is the Mulligan guide? Yeah. So what else would you want to know? Sometimes you keep weapon. Sometimes I don't. I've been throwing it away, but yeah. I think the thing is, like, if you have Gladiator Combatant, you would be more likely to keep other cards because you decreases the likelihood of drawing patches. Yeah, I think like keeping Shadow Flame Suffusion is probably reasonable, like on coin versus Druid, so you can deal with the cup, stuff like that. Yeah.
Now.
Druids of Azeroth, gods of the wild, the dream beckons.
This is an anti-Druid deck. Yep.
Our courage will not wane.
Fat! Illegal. I know. No, we're winning this game. So. That's just too good, dude. They went life cycle and it's the point. Like, what are the odds of that? I mean, that never happens, chat. Oh my god, that's so great. Hilarious, chat. But seriously though.
This is no dream.
Yeah, this is over. Does this deck not need more minions? So we build the whole deck around getting Draconex or Tortolan, right? What about cut 1 mana of weapon? Here in America, you can do stupid stuff like that, right? And I can't stop you, even though I'd like to. First wave here. I give up. There might be a way. Oh, you Deathwing. Deathwing shovels more dragons in the deck. That, I mean, the game's over by then. Like, it's an aggressive meta. Yeah, Deathwing is like, in theory, is like it's always gonna win us the game, and then we just win anyway. So.
Deathwing versus Tavish. I'll make my own fortune.
At last, Azeroth will break.
Silver arrowheads, an excellent choice.
No quarter for traitors!
Welcome to the world.
No quarter for traitors!
It's bad. Oh, good. Alright, our next turn is good though. We go Dark Gift. We ping this, we ping the weapon. We get in some armor, we set up for Gladiator. Bad though. What would be our best top deck? Probably 2 mana spells actually. It does 1 damage to everything, make it more likely we get the full clear. All that taunt. All right. I mean, Bulwark might be better than Deathwing. I just don't believe in Bulwark. I'd put other cards in. But Deathwing, like, might be a cut. So, like, the 4 mana 0/6s, the more I think about it, the more I think that might be the card. Yeah. I don't think Bulwark's a good choice, but the 4 mana, get a bunch of taunts, could be, like, legitimately super annoying. Alright. I need them to not have lethal. We could easily have lethal. But I need them not, and then we gain armor and maybe we can win. Bro, of course you top deck the freaking lethal, dude. Of course you top deck the literally. Oh my god, dude. I would have been so scared. So Onek, I want you to see how we literally didn't draw it and we still lost. That's why you shouldn't be scared. Basically, being scared there is like, oh, I'm afraid to leave my house, or I'm afraid to drive in a car, because you know, I might get in a car accident and die. And then you go for a walk and then you get hit by a bird and you die.
I must protect the one.
At last, Azeroth will break.
It could be amazing. Yeah. My point is, like, you know, life is, you can die at any time. So ironically, you shouldn't be afraid of reasonable risks, you know? You gotta take some risks in life. What is the actual win condition? So our deck is built around this idea of putting our opponent's life down to 0, right? Wouldn't it be better? No, shouldn't it be better? No, I mean, should comprise some higher moral order. If you do that, Shell NATO, I played a Shell NATO build. I lost about 120 ranks. This build is way better. So, Crocodiles at 2 mana kind of blows. That's the reality of it. So. I know, Marizon. It's literally free 10 armor. It's not free. It costs 1 card and 2 mana. Alright? So the problem is if you're playing it on a full board, and you're not removing that board, you're dead. If you remove the board, you just win anyways. And at 2 mana, it costs a lot of mana. So 6 mana combo is just not good, right? And a 6 mana combo that doesn't even necessarily get... If they had to Soul the Forest here, our 6 mana combo wouldn't even clear their board, right? So it's not an unconditional clear. That's a big deal. It's a condition. It's a conditional clear that doesn't even clear in all situations. That's pretty terrible, all right?
This mistake changes nothing.
Do you just see Druid on ladder? So you can see I've played against 32 Druids out of 39 plus 33 games. So 39 plus 33, right? 72 games. And 32 Druids. So 32 divided by 72 is 44% Druid. That is not just Druid. So 40% is a lot though. 44% is a lot. For a class. Some might say that Druid is pretty OP. It's over 50% in top 100. I mean, here's the thing, Magikarp. If you're not playing Druid in top 100, you're not going to stay in top 100. So that's the issue. So it could start off not being 50%. But basically, the only way to get into top 100 is play Druid. And if you stop playing Druid, then you leave top 100, all right?
Time waits for no one.
of this land.
Wait, this is some bullshit. Oh god, chat. I was winning this game, and now I'm not winning this game. Oh god. Alright, could we get there? No. So close here. I was like, if I could kill my own guy and then revive it instantly, but I kind of can't. Alright, well.
This one displeases me.
Wait. Hanging in there, NoHandsGamer chat. Just trying to hang in there. Did we just pull off the scam of the century, chat? Fighting the NoHandsGamer. Alright. Oh god. I'm so close here. I'm so freaking— oh yes! I think we got there. I think we got there, chat.
This one displeases me.
Dude, if they RNG into some bullshit here, lethal, I'm gonna be so pissed. No, they'd have to go 2 mana. So it wouldn't be lethal, because they don't have enough mana, right? It's the Starfire card. No, dude. Wait, they got the Rushy boy? Alright, dude, the Deathwing might actually be relevant for once. Just crazy. It gives us like a bazillion armor here. Dude, double photosynthesis, you gotta be joking me. Because we get to kill one big green boy. And then we wait to draw, or either succumb pretty much. Your mouse taking over. Wait, son of a gun, shit. Do you ever go Tortolan here? I think you just go Deathwing. It feels safer. We also get an upgraded hero power, so. And our Deathwing portrait looks cooler now. Look at that, dude.
Time waits for no one.
Oh god. Alright.
Where shall I strike?
I think I'm losing this. Depressing.
In any form, we defend the free.
The game. I go Celestial and put this back in. And then I go 2 mana spell, I'm dead, right? Yeah. This I'm dead.
Shall I strike?
I think all roads lead to dead. Sucks shit. Would you consider adding Brawl? Dude, why did I think to add fucking Brawl, dude? Oh my god.
Burn
Alright, they got me. Damn. Those double photosynthesis is... I mean, I normally win the board, but I didn't because I didn't get good copies off my Dragony Boy. I'm starting to think I should cut... I think Dragony Boy is